Ladies, I have to start with a truth that may surprise you. The way you've been touching yourself for years, the habits, the speed, the pressure, could actually be harming your body now that you're over 60. Something that once brought comfort and release might now be quietly working against your circulation, your hormones, and even your confidence. This isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to remind you how deeply your body still deserves care and attention. Over time, we all change. What once felt natural may now need a gentler, wiser approach. Many women believe that once they reach a certain age, they must give up intimacy, but that's far from true. Your body still holds its power, still responds to touch, still longs for connection. The only difference is that how you nurture it must evolve with time. Self-pleasure after 60 is not something to be ashamed of. In fact, it's one of the most powerful ways to preserve your vitality and emotional balance. Done right, it can restore blood flow, strengthen your pelvic muscles, calm your nervous system, and remind your body that it is still alive and capable of pleasure. Done the wrong way, however, it can cause dryness, irritation, and strain that quietly takes away your comfort and confidence. Today, we'll talk about how to touch yourself safely and wisely so your body feels cared for, and your pleasure remains protected. You'll also learn the 3 most common mistakes women make and how to avoid them. Once you pass 60, your body begins to tell a new story. The rhythms shift, the sensations change, and sometimes it feels like you no longer recognize what your body is saying. Many women begin to feel invisible, as if intimacy no longer belongs to them. But that belief is not only untrue, it's harmful. Your body is still responsive, still capable of joy, still worthy of care. The only difference is that the way you approach it now must be more mindful. After menopause, estrogen levels drop, and this natural shift affects every part of your intimate health. The tissues become thinner and more sensitive. Blood flow slows, and natural lubrication is no longer as dependable as it once was. These aren't signs of failure, they're simply part of the body's evolution. When you understand these changes, you can work with your body instead of against it. Every time you take a moment to connect with yourself, you're doing more than seeking pleasure, you're improving your health. That gentle touch increases circulation, sending oxygen and nourishment to tissues that need it most. It signals your nervous system to relax, to trust, and to release feel-good hormones that help you sleep, balance your mood, and relieve tension. It tells your body that it is still loved and valued. Women who maintain this connection, whether through self-pleasure or with a partner, often experience fewer urinary problems, less dryness, and even greater comfort in their daily lives. It's about more than physical ease, it's about dignity and confidence. There are countless women in their 70s who rediscovered themselves simply by taking time for gentle self-care. They thought that chapter of life had ended, but once they allowed themselves to explore again, without guilt or fear, they began to feel whole. Touch is not a luxury, it is a form of health maintenance, as important as nutrition or movement. Self-pleasure after 60 keeps your circulation active, your muscles strong, your hormones balanced, and your confidence alive. It's not about performance, it's about presence. Many women hesitate to talk about this, whispering as if it's a secret or something shameful. Some ask if it's still normal to touch themselves, others admit they haven't thought about it in years. But it's not only normal, it's vital. Stimulation increases blood flow to the pelvic region, nourishing tissues that might otherwise weaken or dry out. This helps preserve elasticity, sensitivity, and comfort. Without it, those tissues can become less responsive, leaving you wondering why intimacy feels foreign or even painful. As estrogen declines, lubrication decreases too. That can make not only intimacy but simple daily movement, walking, exercising, sitting, feel uncomfortable. Self-pleasure reminds your glands to produce natural moisture, keeping you more comfortable overall. And the benefits don't stop there. Every time you allow yourself to relax and explore your body, you release oxytocin, the hormone of connection and calm. It lowers stress, eases anxiety, and helps you sleep more deeply. Many women have told me that once they reintroduced this simple act of care, they began to rest better and wake up feeling lighter and more at peace. It also strengthens your pelvic floor, which often weakens with age, leading to urinary leakage or discomfort. The contractions that come with arousal act as natural exercises, keeping those muscles toned and healthy. So this isn't indulgence, it's body care. It's as essential as stretching or walking. Every time you connect with yourself, you're sending a powerful message: my body still matters. But while the benefits are undeniable, there are also mistakes that can undo your progress. Small habits that seem harmless but can quietly cause discomfort or harm over time. These are mistakes most women don't even realize they're making, and they're easy to avoid once you know them. Because when you touch yourself the right way, with patience, softness, and intention, it becomes an act of healing rather than harm. In the next part, we'll talk about those mistakes, and how to replace them with a nourishing routine that keeps your pleasure, safety, and confidence alive for years to come. The first mistake many women make is rushing. After years of habit, it can feel natural to move quickly, almost like something to get over with before anyone notices. But when you rush, your body doesn't have time to awaken. At 60 and beyond, your blood flow is slower, your skin thinner, and your nerves take longer to respond. When you move too fast, you create friction before your body is ready, and that friction can lead to dryness, irritation, or even small tears that take longer to heal. Many women mistake this discomfort for something being wrong with them, when in truth, they simply need to slow down. Give yourself time. Breathe. Let your body catch up to your touch. This isn't a race, it's a moment of connection. The second mistake is ignoring lubrication. After menopause, dryness becomes common, and yet many women feel embarrassed to use lubricants, thinking it makes them weak or unnatural. But there's nothing unnatural about giving your body the moisture it now needs. Lubrication is not a sign of failure, it's a sign of wisdom. It protects your delicate tissues, makes touch smoother, and enhances comfort and pleasure. Choosing a gentle, fragrance-free, water-based lubricant can make the difference between pain and pleasure. Treat it as an essential companion, not an optional extra. The third mistake is forgetting your emotions. Many women believe this topic is purely physical, but your emotional state deeply affects your body's ability to respond. If you carry guilt, shame, or old beliefs that pleasure is wrong, your body will resist. Your muscles will tighten, your breath will shorten, and your mind will wander. But when you approach touch with self-compassion, something powerful happens. Your body softens, your breathing deepens, and your pleasure flows naturally. This is not about lust, it's about healing. It's about honoring yourself without judgment. These three mistakes, rushing, ignoring lubrication, and neglecting your emotions, quietly close the door to joy. But once you avoid them, you open that door wide to peace, confidence, and renewal. So, how can you safely and comfortably explore self-pleasure after 60? Start with preparation. This is not about being glamorous or performing, it's about comfort and calm. Wash your hands with warm water. Find a private space where you feel completely safe, whether it's your bedroom or a quiet bath. Take your time to set the mood, not for excitement, but for relaxation. A warm shower or soak can do wonders. It increases circulation, relaxes your muscles, and tells your body that it's time to let go of tension. Even a few deep breaths before you begin can transform the experience, shifting you from stress to serenity. Next, use your lubricant freely. Don't hesitate or hold back. Apply it to yourself and your fingers, making sure everything feels smooth and easy. Then, instead of going straight to your most sensitive areas, start slowly. Explore your thighs, your belly, your chest, places that awaken gently. Let your body remember the language of softness. Touch with curiosity, not urgency. Use circular motions, gentle pressure, or light strokes. Listen to your body's feedback. If something doesn't feel right, pause. Add more moisture. Adjust your rhythm. Let the experience be about presence, not performance. If you choose to use a personal device, select one made for gentle stimulation rather than strong vibration. At this stage, less pressure often brings more sensitivity. Remember, your goal isn't just climax, it's connection. It's about circulation, healing, and feeling alive again in your own skin. When you finish, don't rush away. Rest for a moment. Hydrate. Breathe deeply. Let the warmth linger. That peaceful afterglow is part of the healing. But beyond pleasure, there's a deeper truth. This isn't just about intimacy, it's about health. When you stop touching yourself because you think you shouldn't, your body slowly loses circulation, flexibility, and strength. Your intimate muscles weaken, tissues thin, and discomfort can creep in. Self-touch keeps everything active, alive, and nourished. It maintains oxygen flow, elasticity, and sensitivity. It's a natural exercise, a gift to your body that keeps it thriving. Hormones also play a role. Even though estrogen levels drop after menopause, your body still releases oxytocin and endorphins during self-pleasure. These chemicals help you sleep better, reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve mood. Many women who struggle with restlessness or anxiety notice real improvements once they include this gentle routine in their self-care. It's biology working for you, not against you. And there's one more layer, the emotional one. Touching yourself is an act of self-worth. It tells you that your value didn't fade with age. It helps you reconnect with the beauty, softness, and strength that have always been yours. When you reclaim that connection, you walk differently, you breathe differently, you feel more alive. It's confidence reborn from the inside out. So remember this, self-pleasure after 60 isn't indulgence. It's nourishment. It's self-respect. Every gentle moment you spend with your body is a way of saying, I still matter. Let it be slow. Let it be tender. Let it be yours. Because you are not past your prime, you are simply in a new, wiser, and more powerful chapter of it.